Hey everyone, it's me Letitia and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look featuring the Bad Habit Luna eyeshadow palette. This is from Bad Habit Beauty, as well as their liquid lipstick here. And this is what it looks like. And they actually launched their own website, which is badhabitbeauty.com. If I'm not mistaken, I'll link it down below. And they do have several of their popular eyeshadow palettes, as well as a brush set that they recently released on their site as well. So you can always check that out. But yeah, if you like this video, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do so and turn on the notification bell. That way you can keep up with every time that I post. And if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So I actually have a foundation that I've yet to wear, and this is the ColourPop No Filter foundation in the shade Dark 165. So I called myself shade matching online through the ColourPop website, and when I got it and I swatched it on my hand, it is actually a little too light for my face. This might be able to work for me as a winter shade more than anything, but I decided to go ahead and use it anyway, just because by the time I'm done like really contouring around the outer parts of my face, it should even out. So as you can see, this is definitely my winter shade, but I know how to make it work. So I really do like how this looks on my skin though. This is a really pretty finish on my skin. This foundation is really pretty though. I like it a lot. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is conceal, of course, under my eyes, and I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Tan 50, and I'm just going to apply that in the center of my face. Really do like this concealer. I like the consistency of it, and I really like the applicator. It's like really soft and flexible. This concealer blends really nicely into the foundation. Both of these formulas are really, really good in my opinion. So of course the next thing I'm going to do is set my concealer with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is honestly, as I mentioned before, the only setting powder I ever use for my concealer. I just love how yellow it is, and it really sets my concealer in place all day, because I tend to crease up really bad under my eyes. I'm so irritated by this lighting, y'all, but this is the best I can do. I hope you guys can see really well. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this lighting is just, I don't know, we'll make it work. But I'm gonna bronze my skin as always using the CoverGirl Queen bronzer in Ebony Bronze, and this is what's gonna help put that color back into my face. I actually put a little bit too much on, but that's okay. This is one of the few times I really just go in on my forehead, is when my foundation's a little bit too light, where I'm just taking whatever's left and sweeping it along sides of my nose, like so. But what I am going to do is take my foundation brush and just kind of go back over and blend over those harsh lines so it doesn't look so crazy. So we're going to stop right here for the face, and we're finally going to move on to the eyes. I am so excited. I finally ordered something from Bad Habit Beauty. I got their Luna palette, which is actually a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, which I do not have. So I figured, you know, being on a budget and everything, I could just try the Luna palette and see how well that works instead. I ordered this last week on a Friday, and I got it on Monday, so their shipping is very, very quick. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's really simple. It's a black packaging with this purple and white here kind of mimicking like the lunar eclipse. I think that was pretty clever. And this is just a description on the back. I also ordered their liquid lipstick as well. This is the palette, looks exactly like the box, and it's really nice and sturdy. Like, it has some weight to it, so I definitely see it as something that's kind of, you know, strong, not easily breakable. It comes with a mirror, which I love my palettes to have mirrors in them, and this is what the palette actually looks like. The colors are just so pretty, and as you can see, it's a dupe of the Norbina palette. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do as far as an eye look, but I was definitely eyeing these shades along here, so we'll work something out. Going back to the liquid lipstick, nice black smooth packaging, which I thought was really pretty. And this is the actual liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Broken Heart, which is a really pretty like nude. And I'm gonna actually swatch this on the back of my hand and show you guys what it looks like. So that's the color here. It looks kind of pink on camera, like a peachy pink. But it's more on the warmer side in person, but I'm going to show you guys how it looks in just a second. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. I think what I'm going to do is take the color Waxing first, which is this really pretty caramel shade right here, and this is going to be my transition color. So I'm going to put this back and forth in my crease. Trying to see how well this shows up, because it's actually kind of close to my skin tone, but it's a really pretty transition shade. Really pretty, really pigmented. It's like the perfect amount of a warm undertone that I want. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is, for those of you that care, there is fallout in this palette, as you can see. So if that's something that bothers you, keep that in mind. This definitely has, you know, a little fallout, so just a heads up if you're curious about that. It doesn't really bother me as long as the actual eyeshadow doesn't like fall out the palette, you know. I think I'm going to go into Dark Side, which is this really pretty deep plum shade right here. It's like a reddish plum, and I'm going to use that as the next transition shade. And I'm going in kind of light-handed so that I don't lose too much of my first transition, but the color is so pretty. I'm gonna take this pretty, dropping stuff. I'm gonna take this pretty purple shade here called Half Moon. I've been eyeing that color a lot, so I think I'm gonna take that one and put it on my lid, and I'm just using a flat brush to apply it. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is really nice on its own without spraying my brush. That looks really nice on camera too. Kind of dragging it up into the crease and blending it. I'm not really like doing a cut crease, but I'm just pulling it up to my crease so that everything blends together. That is really pretty. I like that color. As I mentioned before, I don't really do too much to my bottom waterline, but what I'm going to do this time around is take the very tip of my blending brush, and I'm going to dip back into Waxing and Dark Side here, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner of my eye. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do my lashes off camera, and the lashes that I'm using this time are from Koko lashes, and these are in the style Dashin. I haven't worn these in a while, so I'm just going to put on some mascara and these lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my lashes are on, I'm going to finish up the eyes and of course do a inner corner highlight. And I'm actually going to take a small pencil brush. I'm going to go in my inner corners with Meridian, which is this really pretty bright pink metallic shade. Just really help brighten up the look. So now moving on to highlighter, I'm actually going to step out of my comfort zone and switch up to a different kind of highlighter. I'm going to use the collaboration from My Little Pony and ColourPop. This is their pressed powder highlighter. I can't think of the shade name right now because it's actually not on the package, but I'll put it down in the description box below. It's just this really pretty iridescent, like pinkish purple, and this is going to be my highlighter. I think I've only used this highlighter like twice as long as I've had it, and it's a really pretty highlighter, but it's not like your everyday highlighter, and I don't get out enough to even wear this highlighter, so it's like just sitting in my drawer for special occasions like this, you know, just something casual for the office. So now moving on to my lips, I am going to take a lip liner, of course, and this is the NYX Earth Tone lip liner. And I'm going to take the Bad Habit liquid lipstick in the shade Broken Heart and apply that to my lips. This is the finished look. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. All the information on the products that I use in this video will be down below, as well as my information, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.